G'day everyone, welcome to this Skate Bogan, Adam here. So, was going to be doing a bike video, but we are actually in the firing line of tropical cyclone Alfred. So it's about 400 k's off the coast. We've got Morton Island behind us and everything like that. And well, as you can see, part of Morton Island is now shrouded in cloud. So we're going to go around and see what the shells are going to be like, because on the news they've all been stripped. So we need to get some supplies. It's probably going to make landfall tomorrow night or possibly Friday morning. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go around and see what's left. So I'm going to try and bring you footage of the cyclone as well as we go. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're in Redcliffe, we're right in the firing line. The eye's probably going to go south of us, but it's still going to be pretty full on. It's still, I'm pretty sure it's still a category 2 system. But yeah, it's going to be fun times ahead. It's going to be, I think, 60 years or thereabouts since we last had a cyclone crossover. But yeah, everything looks sort of calm, but you know, it's the old saying goes, it's the calm before the storm. So normally you can see a hell of a lot. You normally get a good view. So where we live, like you'll see in the videos, when I'm in the videos that I'm doing the builds and stuff, you'll be able to see that we've got these unit complexes behind us. That's all on there are the unit complexes that we live just behind. So we're one street from the waterfront. We've got sandbagging happening. You can see off in the distance there with the dozer, and there's a lot of people over there as well to get them sandbagged. Also trying to shore up the foreshore as well. Yeah, as I said though, we'll go around and see what's happening on the streets, see what's left on the shelves. We've got to go to Bunnings so we can get some supplies. Yeah, so as I said, I'll show you guys the cyclone as it's coming and going, and then we'll do a round and see what the aftermath is going to be like. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. So yeah, it's meant to make landfall Thursday night, Friday morning. So we've just been to Bunnings, and well, there's stuff all there. So next places we're going to go to a couple of cheap shops, because I want to try and find like a little small cooker, like a little barbecue kind of cooker thing that runs on butane. But yeah, unfortunately no luck so far. All they've got left is the gas cylinders. So yeah, we'll try cheap shops to see what we've got, but we're probably out of luck. Right, so next port of call, here's a cheap shop. Gone to choice. So this is our local choice store. Well, not local. So this is just like a cheap kind of convenience kind of shop, I suppose. It's like bits and pieces, arts and crafts, pet stuff. Right. But we're looking for the outdoor section. Well, this shop was a bust. There's nothing here. We need to go to another shop. We need to go to another shop. We are back on the road. We're about to be into the beat machine. So yeah, we're going to go to another cheap shop, see what's there, and I'll also show you how all the shelves are completely emptied. Alright, so we're in another cheap shop. So I think like if you're an American, this is like a dollar store, 99-cent store, you know, stuff like that. And you've got all random stuff. Trying to find stuff and we just can't find anything. Never leave things at the last minute, people. Unfortunately, we had to wait till we got paid. Well, this is another bust. So we've still got another couple of shops that we're going to try. Yeah, you guys should see what it's like in Coles, which is our shopping centre, local shopping centre. Alright, I'm gonna cut this here and I'll pick it back up at Coles. So, I think I found a solution. So these are one-time use grills. So we can't find any cookers anywhere, so we're just going to do probably this. So this is our solution. We've got 3 of these suckers. This is probably not the aisle that I should be going down. Can you hit stop? Surprisingly, like over at Coles and Woolworths and stuff, all the noodles are gone, but there's actually still noodles left in this cheap shop. Alright, so we have some supplies. We've got ourselves some grills, some one-time use grills. We've got some noodles, some fucking Arnott's biscuits. It's priorities. Alright, so I'll pick this back up at Coles in the next cheap shop. Right. So we're at our local shopping centre, and as you see, stuff is starting to disappear from here as well. The other shops that we've been to are disappearing. There's still surprisingly a lot of fruit and vegetables. At the Coles that's near us, they're actually empty. I haven't had meat in so long, so I am getting meat. Putting this down up. Now we're going to see. Or is it all over here? Yeah, it's all there. Well, it's like COVID again. But yeah, we've got everything secured. The aisle's been cleared. Marquee is secured. Got ropes everywhere. Also, I've got these gnarly tent pegs that you use a drill and drill them into the ground. Right, so I'll show you the marquee. Alright, so I've put in some new brackets and they're all drilled in now, all screwed in, fastened. I've put them on every single one in there, one on each, and also the little plastic things. Oh, sorry. Okay, and yeah, see, got that there. And I've also attached these in with screws. You just can't see them because they're behind stuff. Yeah, just got that little hole, and that little hole, and that little hole. Okay, I've got some holes to patch up. Okay, so it's about 5 PM Thursday. The cyclone has slowed down its inward motion. It's done a loop on itself, so instead of it just going across, it's looped itself. So that means that the rain and wind events are going to be prolonged. It's going to be longer until they dissipate. Yeah, so we're sort of in the firing line. I've got everything as secured as I possibly can. So in the next clip that I'll bring to you will probably be when the cyclone is actually coming in. But yeah, so thankfully though, yeah, I've got these apartments behind us. So on the other side of that is the waterfront. If this was to hit this time last year, well, those were quite low. Like it was only a couple of stories high, so we definitely would have been affected. So thankfully they're there. I'm worried about wash off coming off and then causing a vortex underneath. Also in between the two buildings, with the gap that's there, winds are going to come through there, and also through there. So we still have winds to come in. So I've done what I can here. So I've got it tied down quite well, as well as I can get it anyway. So I've got all those new brackets that you saw earlier in the video, plus all the tent pegs that I've got down into it as well, and the the feet are actually attached, like they've been drilled in. So that way then the legs don't come out of the feet. I've moved my frame down onto the ground and we've got them in between the bins just to be on the safe side. Table's upside down just to be on the safe side. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an event. So hopefully we'll be okay. Got supplies and all that kind of stuff. So now we just hunker down and ride it out, really. Some of the people that live in the units that we're in, you know, the ones that are further out to the front, they've gone away. So yeah, they've gone away to somewhere that they feel safer, which is fair enough, really. I don't have the option of being able to go anywhere. So our place, you know, it's an old place. Don't know how we're going to go, but it's a concern. So they say it's likely to make landfall around Saturday morning, early hours of Saturday morning, late Friday evening, so you know, close towards the morning time. We're right in the firing line in Redcliffe. According to the tracking maps, the eye is going to go over us. I mean, it's better than being south of the eye. South of the eye is where all the real rain and damage winds will be kicking in. North of the eye, it's not so full on. South of the eye is. So, yay. Alright, so yeah, next clip you'll see the next bit. Alright, so I thought I'd just come down and have a look at the waterfront. There's the apartments there, you know, with my place just behind that one just there. So yeah, so over there is Moreton Island. Normally you can see quite a bit of Brisbane, the wharfs, stuff like that. You can't see anything. So that's the cyclone there. It goes down the coast. And yeah. So this is the calm before the storm. The winds are starting to pick up a little bit now. They're going to get more full on. It's just, yeah, fun times ahead. So the system has its tracking speed, I think its last report was down to about 3 kilometers an hour, which means things are going to hang around for quite a while and we're going to get a lot of rain. Still unsure of where it's going to make landfall, where the eye is going to make landfall, but it still seems to be that it might be sort of either going just below us, which still means that we get the rain and everything else with it. Sorry about the wind, but as I said, it's picking up now. Soon it's going to be pretty full on for wind. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to head back home, and yeah, the next bit in the video will probably be when it makes landfall. I'll try and get some footage. I won't be able to get it down at the beach because it would just be too risky. So that thankfully that we do have Moreton Island, and over there you'd sort of be able to see it as Stradbroke Island, but you can't see it. So yeah, we'll see how we go. And before I go to, I'm sort of interested to see what's going to happen with these trees. There's probably a chance that some of these trees are not going to be standing after this. So, alright, so I'll head home and hope everyone stays safe in this. Down south they're being hit really hard because the worst part, the worst side, I guess I suppose you could say, of a cyclone is the bottom end, is the hook for the system, which is where all the high-speed winds are, as well as like lots of rain, lots of precipitation. That's down, hitting there. Back to the unit, back to my place we go. Alright guys, we're going to end this one here. We're going to make this a part 1. Part 2 will be of the cyclone, tropical cyclone Alfred making landfall, and also the aftermath, etc. for that. So this one is more of preparation lead up to that. So yeah, we just want to try and keep these videos short so they're not too long. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next one with Alfred making landfall.